So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays the return pass. Seedorf takes control of it and he's on the move.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Bergomi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf and Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's been given away. Played with speed from back to front. Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Hullet. Oh, good take. Ibrahimovic! And he comes up trumps again.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Great chance! Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Turns back here, probably the best option. No goals as yet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus. Hullet. Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Hullet. Ibrahim. He's had a shot!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Maldini. Thuram. Gerrard. And it's Thuram. To Maldini. Ibrahimovic. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Pele. Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. That could spell trouble. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Costa Curta. Passes short and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hullet. Thuram. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Little pass back. Pullet. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
A quick reminder today, everybody.
So your views on the first half?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. He gets big! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Ibrahimovic! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pullet. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's the keeper's ball. Pullet. Mateus. Aimed beyond the defence. He has a look up. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Dink through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Looking for options for movement, and he was quick to react. Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Delivered across. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Rui Costa. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Seedorf tries making a foray down the right. Pullet. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Pullet. And it's Rodri. And it's Seedorf. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Corner number 2 then.
Rui Costa. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's a good ball. And it's made its way to him. Backward it goes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Thuram gets it clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And across it goes. Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Seedorf. Now it's Bellingham.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Seedorf. Bergomi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Bergomi. Seedorf. Gerrard gets a foot in here.
Substitution in progress.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a good ball out wide. Now that's well seen too. Gattuso. He is through here. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Has a look and place it forward. He might have to go it alone here. Bale. And the shot! It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
For Galatasaray,
Well,
number
fitness
23,
and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for
coming
extra
on the
time.
field is number
And the action
5.
has already restarted. Crosses it, big header! And it's come back out to him. Oh, yes, it's there! Finally! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Is number 18.
So we have our breakthrough.
Ibrahimovic.
That is a brilliant interception.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Torino really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Bergomi. Van Dijk. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. To Lahm. And it's Gattuso. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So, third corner of the game. Oh, well played. And he's there to belt it away. Lahm. And the counter is on. Vieira. Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bale. Maldini makes the interception. Look at the space here. Flings in across.
There will be
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. That's a little off target. Bergomi. Half-time, extra time.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
Well,
anybody
it has
who
been
stands
a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 5, Bellingham. Coming on
And
to
we're off
replace him
for the
is
final time.
number 3, Gattuso.
This really has been
Substitution.
thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cafu looking to run onto it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? That's a throw. Good take, and is he in? Torino are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Gattuso powering forward here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Bellingham with the delivery. Costa Curta tries to clear.
Torino really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 19, Costa Curta. Number 10,
He's
Mateu.
only too happy to take that
Coming on the
back.
field, number 2,
That's a sharp
Hernandez.
pass.
Number 8, Federico Valverde.
And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And just a quick reminder
So what do
today
you
to
take away
please
from it
drink
all, Jim?
responsibly.
Well, they were
Anyone, if you're
posed with
intoxicated
problems
or
in wide
behaving
areas.